To the SBENU Star League Season 3 Challenger matches here. We just had Rogue make very quick work of Heart. It was kind of sad to see, but we are going to move on to the second series of the night. It's going to be ByuL versus Shine.
That it is, Valdez, and I feel like this one could be a bit closer. We'll see if Shine can work his ZVZ magic here. The ByuL obviously highly favored going into this series. I mean, the guy is the GSL finalist, round of 4 player in last season of Star League. Actually, no, it was round of 8 he made it to, not round of 4. Sorry.
Yeah. No, it's fine.
Otherwise, he wouldn't be in Challenger. But
yeah.
Point is, the guy's good. The guy's got a better track record. Shine, we haven't even seen fielded by Samsung all that often.
Yeah,
this
which is
season.
also funny. He played a lot more last season, especially when they were going against SKT with Solkiana. He played so many games against that guy. They sniped him so many times with Shine. It was so crazy.
This is the matchup he likes to come out and play. He's played this matchup more than any other in Pro League because he is a Zerg sniper. You don't see as many Zergs in Pro League in general right now, so that might be part of the reason why we don't see him. But anyways, this is a big deal, this match, because if Shine is able to cheese ByuL, I think a lot of Zerg fans will be upset because going into the actual Star League, I think Zerg, there's very few Zerg players doing well right now in Korea overall. I mean, yeah, ByuL did make it to the GSL finals, but he's like the top Zerg right now. To lose ByuL early on here because Shine cheesed him out, I think would make a lot of people upset. I don't think it's going to happen, but it could happen. So, if you're at home and you're wondering, I should probably turn it off, like, ByuL's going to beat him. Slow down, because you never know. You want to be there if Shine really beats him.
We got some games to play here. And taking a look at the chat, actually, for a second, I was a bit distracted by it. These guys are very close friends, it turns out. Like, speaking in total Palma, like, very informal speak, just going at it. Shine was like, oh, wow, the first series ended really fast. And ByuL's like, yeah, I'm going to end this one really fast, too. You better get ready. Like,
let's take a look at ByuL's Star League results for this year. Besides, the GSL, in Season 1, he went 50-50 in total, but a lot more games played last season, nearly making it all the way. Classic stopped him in his tracks, though, with some incredible PvZ play. Classic, of course, going on to become the champion of Season 2, so no shame at losing to the champ.
No, not really. And taking a look at Shine over here, his name really doesn't fit him at all. He's not a very shiny Zerg. He's very willing and able to get down and dirty with whoever you throw at him. And taking a look at his way that he got here, he actually defeated Cure twice in 2 best-of-3s. Now, Cure is a very strong Terran, but he hasn't been showing the best games recently. But it's very interesting to me, at least, that he was able to get through that, mid-tier kind of player. Because Shine, like we said before, he doesn't even really show up in Pro League anymore, whereas Cure, at least, is still there.
Yeah, and if you look at his results, like his career results, I know you guys can't read Korean, but those were all Code S results, most of them from 2014, last year. And that's when, we have the round of 48 system in Code A. There's a lot of players that are not going to make it to Code S in that system, and he was beating players like Flash who really struggle in that group stage. So let's look at our bans here. ByuL bans Deadwing, which is actually, I feel, a poor choice versus Shine.
I don't know about that one, actually. That's a very interesting ban.
And Shine eliminates Bonnie Research Station, so maybe Shine has changed his ways, but these bans, I feel like, are on the wrong side of the screen.
Yeah. Very interesting. Maybe Deadwing, it's got like a pretty big choke, and he wants to play on maps that have chokes. I suppose that's something he's thinking about.
Yeah.
It's not technically a 4-player map, 3-player map there, but
it's true. I mean,
very interesting.
The maps I look at in this list, if I'm Shine, knowing how I've seen Shine play this matchup, the 2 maps I want are Coda and Echo. And Shine gets lucky enough to have them, both of them, in the first 3 sets.
Yeah.
And Expedition Lost in Game 1 as well could actually suit his style as well. Well, anything could happen here. This could get crazy.
This is why this matchup that we were really looking forward to tonight, because it's going to be explosive. I guarantee you. We don't know which games, what player is going to do what, and that is the fun of it.
Yeah. Mirror matchup that people have, basically described as a knife fight.
Yeah. Look at the smirk on Shine's face. He's leaning back in his chair. He's like, yeah, I'm going to start it off with a little easy 9-pull here. Let's get it started, ByuL. Let's get down and dirty with me. The first map, guys, is going to be Expedition Lost. Let's do it right now. here in the top right in the blue. Zerg player from CJ Entis. It is ByuL. There he is.
And his opponent to the bottom left in red, Samsung player, is Shine. And let's talk about ByuL's recent defeat at the hands of My Insanity Reign at the GSL Finals. It was not a very close series, and basically ByuL was shattered. His spirit was shattered. He cried on stage in front of his family, his mother that was there. It's perhaps one of the most emotional moments of GSL I've ever witnessed myself. I was actually brought to tears by it. But the point is, the guy is struggling right now, clearly mentally. He's a bit unstable. You see the difference between Shine and ByuL. We have that fly-in right before we go into the match. ByuL is so silent-faced, doesn't look like he's very serious looking, doesn't look like he's in a good mood, whereas Shine kind of grins and leans back in his chair, as we'll see another shot of him here, it looks like.
What are we looking at there? The hairs on the back of his neck? Were they standing up? Are they going that deep, Wolf? Is that what we're looking at here?
His pink cheeks, don't worry, it's just the lights.
I was wondering about that, actually. One thing I also want to point out here is that Shine said in the chat to ByuL, I don't know if he really meant it, but he's like, oh, all the big maps, all the 4-player maps are at the end. If you'll notice, the Cactus Valley, the Iron Fortress, those are maps 4 and 5. And Shine said that to ByuL, and he was like, oh, this is messed up. Like, everything's ruined, basically, is what he said from that. Maybe he was just trying to throw ByuL off, and he is going to play aggressive anyway. But we'll see.
You know,
Shine's tricky like that. I don't know.
Yeah, you know what's interesting about that? And we have 2 gasless early expands here, so nothing to talk about they're missing. Both players did play the early pool builds, though, to be safe.
Yeah.
So that's the only thing worthy to note. We do see a faster gas here for ByuL. But on that note, perhaps, because ByuL has been playing mostly in the non-mirror matchup, like there are very few Zergs, as I mentioned before, in these Star Leagues, so hitting ZVZ is something you very rarely find. In fact, the last ZVZ I think I can ever even remember that comes to mind in a Star League was actually Sulky versus Rogue, like in Season 1. I mean, we don't see ZVZ that often in these, to be totally frank, in Korea. It's the new TBT. It's the lost matchup.
Hyun versus Losira.
Yeah,
that's
the one. That's the other one. That was a really good one for Hyun.
Yeah.
Those things should be denied here, but the point I'm trying to make here is that Shine just simply put May. Oh, he gets in here.
Wow.
He may just be very confident in the ZVZ matchup and the late game, so that's why he wants to play these longer maps. That's why he wants to just say, like, well, I've been practicing this matchup more than you. I know it better than you. You haven't prepared for it in a while, and I'm going to beat you in the late game because I can make better decisions than you.
Yeah. Very curious to see what both of these players are going to do. To start things off, Shine gets a really nice scout, goes in, sees the gas, sees the timing, and click in that and know exactly how much has been mined and knows exactly when to put it down. And, you know, just a small advantage here going into the game, but so far, very similar builds from both players.
Yeah. Well, we'll have to wait and see what they're going to do with this gas. As both players scouting the gas early on. Actually, ByuL hasn't seen the gas of Shine, so I'll take that back. But with Shine knowing about ByuL's gas, can be a bit more conservative what he wants to do. And Roach Warren and Evo Chamber versus a quick lair. The lair at this timing, without a Roach Warren, oftentimes means we're going to be seeing a quick Spire, but this will get scouted, which is really important. That's like way more important than just seeing a gas.
Yeah, that's really huge. And he does put down the Roach Warren, in fact, right after that happens.
Okay.
So it could change up his build a little bit. Maybe it's just for safety. Now that he knows that ByuL saw the fact that the lair's coming this quick, and maybe he's got like a very aggressive build, he can use that Roach Warren to be a bit safer. But ByuL is, he's got the Evo Chamber, he's got the Roach Warren popping out here, and the speed to follow things up.
There's a few things that ByuL can do here. It just depends on what he thinks is the case. If he thinks it's going to be a quick Spire, he can be aggressive. If he thinks it's just going to be heavy upgrades and a very gas-heavy 2-base into a 3rd base, he can take his own 3rd. But it looks like ByuL wants to be very aggressive. This is, again, maybe something that like all the Koreans that know each other and practice against each other and hit each other on the ladder know that actually in this matchup that we don't see ByuL play too often, he's very aggressive in recent times. And so maybe Shine is, that's why you're saying, oh, I don't want to play on these smaller maps. It's unfortunate the bigger maps come later.
Yeah. Could be. It really could be. And looking at the build of ByuL, it is coming right down on Shine here. Shine is going for speed and +1 timing with his roaches. This build out of ByuL is going to hit really, really fast, and I don't think Shine's going to have enough. He was going for a gold base. That's going to be denied.
Way too
100%.
risky, way too greedy here. With Roach Warren exposed like this, speed is not done. His wall was not ready. The Queen has more energy as targeted first, so no transfuse. Second Queen coming down doesn't have enough energy. He's trying to produce units, but more and more Speedlings come through.
Look up the built-up gas and minerals from Shine. He was supply blocked at 68 for so long. He can only make units now because he is losing so many of them.
Well said. And that's usually not a good thing unless you're doing a 4-gate or something.
Yeah.
This is going to be most likely too much. It's going to overwhelm him and kill him. We are going to go very quickly into game 2. As roaches do pop out here to defend, he will survive, quote unquote, but the damage has been done. These roaches are now just targeting, focus firing down with these lings to make sure he can keep the roach count low to survive a counterattack because he knows economy-wise he's so ahead. He denies that gold base remake as well. Yeah. 10 harvesters up, third base. GG.
He's also got the speed for his lings, so he can just run around. He can deny third bases. I don't believe that Shine has the speed for his lings. I didn't see that ever come up.
Nope, he doesn't have it. You're right.
He's only got it for his roaches. That will definitely help out, but at the same time, it's going to be a while before he can take a third base. He's sitting on so many less drones that ByuL than ByuL had, and ByuL's already got his third base up here.
So the thing is, like, if he moves his roaches to try to secure a third base, he doesn't know how many lings are on the map, and lings could just run in and kill him at the natural if he's not ready for that. If he, just simply tries to make a third base without it like this, well...
As you say it, Wolf, it comes true.
Here they come.
The Shaman Protoss, that's Wolf.
It's just too much. It's just being overwhelmed. The main base, we didn't get a shot of it. Now we do. The drones are off the line.
Oh, and he's going to get that Queen, too.
Ouch.
He doesn't get many of the drones, but a lot of mining delayed. Also getting that Queen going to hurt the larva there of Shine. And ByuL, as we said, just sitting back, sitting pretty.
He's just so ahead. He doesn't even, like, he didn't know there was a third base. He could have killed it if he had seen it, but that doesn't even necessarily mean that would have been the right choice, because killing that base won't matter if he doesn't have any drones to saturate it when it finishes. Like, when that base is up, that third base is not even going to be able to use it. He's not even going to be able to survive. In fact, canceling it to get money to produce units would be nice here. He's still at 68 of 68
still
supply.
Supply block there somehow, some way. Finally, we do see 76 to 76, but as you said, just way too much stuff here for ByuL. Better production, better everything. GG.
GG indeed.
ByuL finish the game.
ByuL just very, very aggressive there, but he scouted the lair. And he saw that it was a very greedy build from Shine. Either it was going to be the greedy upgrade heavy build with the fast roach speed and the fast +1, or it was going to be Aspire. The response is oftentimes the same. Attack, be aggressive.
Yeah. Seemed like that was the build that ByuL was trying to line up regardless, and Shine kind of just playing straight into ByuL.